hearing raindrop on the roof.
And see if anyone joins.
Sit in the car parked in the dark, hearing raindrop on the roof.
This feels so weird doing two people.
Let's do this.
All the hits on one station.
It's go time!
This is the all-new Chapman Radio.
Culture, music, TV, fashion, celeb, and all-around girly chat. I'm your host, DJ Romy Brooke, and you can tune in every Friday at 3 on the Chapman Radio app or Spotify. I can't wait for you all to listen.
Alright. Hey guys. Can you hear? Okay, I can hear me in the headphones. Hey guys. Welcome back to Model Behavior. As you can see this week, I'm not alone for the first time in a long time. This is my roommate Josie.
Hey.
Woo! It would have been really good if I added like a sound effect there, but I honestly don't really remember how to do them. I learned them like 6 months ago. But yeah, today we're here with my roommate Josie. I mean, the semester's coming to an end, and originally when I did this show, I always thought that I would have guests on every week, but because of the fucking time, no one can come on. So Josie was kind enough to be pulled into here with me tonight.
I'm happy to be here.
Into the fucking basement of Henley.
Going back to my roots.
Oh my god, we have more viewers than usual.
Oh god.
I don't know if I know you. Can you reveal yourself before we start going into the topics of today? This also has a delay on it, by the way. So the live stream is a little bit behind. Like, it's like a minute, I think. But I honestly, like, I was trying to think of things to, like, write down for this episode, and I was like, what are, like, good questions to ask? And literally, this is how the list goes. Favorite sex positions, and then, would you rather have no toes or no fingers?
That's crazy, bro. I love the way your mind works.
And then I fucking stopped. I was like, you know what? That's enough. I have some other things I want to talk about, just like separately, which I told you about.
Someone is knocking.
Oh, wait. Can you let him in while I
that.
tell this? Sorry, the guy before us needs to get into the studio. If I was here alone, that would have scared the shit out of me. Anyway, I went on 2 different boats this week, which is crazy because going on a boat is not like a super common occurrence in LA. Also, this feels so weird because I usually look at the viewfinder and the camera's at a different angle, but now it's in a different place because there's 2 of us. But anyway, I went on 2 boats this week. My friend Adam called me in the middle of the day on Wednesday. I was hosting an event for CARES, or I wasn't hosting, I was tabling. And he was like, do you want to come on a boat with me at 2:30? And my original plans were to clean our apartment and work on my resume. And I was like, you know what? That sounds fucking lame. I'm 21. I'm about to graduate. I should probably go when opportunity calls, you know? But anyway, I was on this boat. There's just like one story I wrote down, like it was a ton of fun, but because I was on another boat today, I was thinking about this. When I was on the boat the other day, I went to go pee, and when I went to go pee, I used toilet paper, obviously, because I'm a woman. And when I went to go flush the toilet, I was like, why the fuck isn't it working? And I looked and I saw there was like a honeycomb in the toilet. And I turned and obviously like the bathrooms and boats are very small. And it just says, no flushing toilet paper. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, what do you do with it then? But anyway, I had to reach to the toilet and pull the fucking toilet paper out. It fucking sucked, bro.
You're amazing.
And then, yeah, it turns out there's like a trash can right there, so I had to put all the fucking toilet paper into the trash can and then wash my hands like 6 times. It wasn't great.
Dude, that's how it was in Greece, and I was on my fucking period.
Oh.
So, yeah, I don't know.
I had to reach into a toilet like at Coachella too. No. Because I was given these like things called fire bars. They're just like wax pens, but they're like they kind of look like vapes. But I was peeing before I left for Coachella because whenever I'm in an Uber, I feel like I'm gonna piss myself. Like I don't know why. Do you get that too ever?
Dude, yes,
I get
like,
pee
you hear me
anxiety.
have to pee like 6 times.
Like
before I go to bed.
or if I'm at someone's house and I don't know where the bathroom is, I'm like fuck.
Same, it's really bad.
But I was peeing, and I was, like, hitting my wax pen, I guess. And I put it on the counter, like, next to the toilet. And then when I stood up and fucking turned around to flush the toilet, my hand hit the wax pen, and it went into the toilet. And I saw it just, like, die, like, the light give out. Like, it flashed. And I go, no! And I was in a house of like fucking 12 people and they all heard me yell. And then I had to reach into the toilet with all my fucking Coachella bands. I had like 12 bands on my
Why
wrist.
didn't you use your other hand?
I had bands on both hands. So I had to like pull them all up and I had to like figure out which wrist was looser and shove my arm down the toilet and pull it out. And then there was no fucking trash can in that bathroom. So I had to walk back to our room with the wax pen wrapped in a piece of tissue like it was a goddamn tampon.
That's crazy.
And I had to clarify and go, I dropped the wax pen in the toilet. So this guy didn't think I was fucking like just holding a tampon and like walking into the bathroom and throwing it next.
You're allowed to hold a tampon.
It felt too intimate. It felt too intimate for it to be a tampon. I was like, this is a wax pen, babe. But anyway, so that happens.
I told you I dropped a cart in the toilet last semester, right?
At our house?
Yes.
Oh.
It was while the toilet was flushing, so there was nothing I could do. It was already gone.
To go down the toilet?
Yes.
There's like something else I did like the other time. I'm not sure.
Now I want to know.
I'm like, who's watching? No, so like, do you know those toilet bowl cleaners that
Yeah.
like you eject the thing after and like throw it out?
Yeah.
So I have one of those and I guess it fucking ran out. And if you guys listen to like the previous episode, you'll know that I had to go to the hospital for food poisoning like 2 weeks ago. Josie had to take me. It was fucking horrible. I felt so bad. I crawled to her door at 7 a.m.
I thought you were gonna die.
Yeah, no. I was like hunched over in the hospital because we were trying to find the emergency room. It was not through the emergency door. And I was just fucking hunched over and I stood up and Josie goes, ooh, you green? You go, let's slow down. Let's slow down.
Like, wait.
But anyway, so I exorcismed. I fucking exorcismed into my toilet for like 10 hours, like 2 weeks ago. And because I've been in LA, I just haven't like deep cleaned my bathroom or anything. So I was like, I need to like scrub the fuck out of my toilet.
Oh, shit.
But my thing ran out.
Dude, I have one. You should.
So I used fucking
Oh, no.
Lysol wipes. Because, bro, I threw up like red 40. It looked like there was blood.
Shit, girl.
So I used that shit to clean the toilet, and then I literally like soaked my hands in like fucking antibacterial soap. People are probably like, girl, you didn't need to tell us that.
That's kind of lit, though.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, the thing is, we were having people over at our house, so I was like, I didn't want them to think I was like exploding blood into my toilet. Like, I don't know.
Hey
Like-
man, we've all been there.
Like, I was like, oh, okay.
Actually, that's so funny. I don't think I've ever shown you this picture. Freshman year, when I was living here in Henley, I got really fucking drunk. I threw up so much in the toilet, and I kept, like, wiping my face with a bunch of
Girl.
toilet paper. So the toilet just kept, like, filling up. So I tried to flush it, like, multiple times because I was drunk and not, like, conscious. And it overflowed really bad.
With all the vomit?
Like, low-key, yes. So,
Low-key. You're like, high-key,
like,
yes.
So the entire floor was covered in water, and there's a video, actually, of me putting my full arm, reaching my arm down into the toilet to unclog it because we didn't have a plunger.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No, I got, what's another, I think, like, I'm pretty sure when I was at Coachella, I was, like, pretty fucking hammered, but I always hold my phone, which is so dumb. You shouldn't always be holding your phone, but I think there was nowhere to put it because of, like, the stall I was in, and I think my phone almost dropped into, like, the Coachella toilet, but I, like, caught it with my thighs or some shit.
Speaking of, that did happen to me.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go, speaking of Coachella, I was like, wait, what are you gonna bring up?
No. No, I did that exact fucking thing, like, I guess, yeah, summer before college, when I was camping with Kareem
You
at the car races.
Bruh, Josie has this ex that we just, like, clown the fuck out of. And I wanted to do to her, like, while we were on here, you know, like, the TikTok gen that's like, I'm so hungry, I could eat, like, can you put someone's name? I was gonna go, I'm so hungry, I could eat Kareem, but I knew, like, no one would
funny
get the
as fuck,
context
though.
of it. No, it is, like, it is funny as fuck. Oh, wait, my headphone's not on all the way. I, like, took it off so I could hear you as if I can't hear you through the fucking headphones. Me and Josie also pregame this.
We did, yeah.
We pregame this. We both had like a generous glass of wine.
Yes.
And like 10 hits of the wax pen.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I always low-key hit the wax pen before I come in here. It's so late and
I
like
would too.
I need it to like stimulate me because I don't take Adderall, so I have to like do the opposite. I'm like, let me slow down my thoughts so they become a little bit more creative. Okay, what should we get into? I feel like maybe, I mean, I asked people on my Instagram story, I was like, guys, ask us like crazy questions. And all of my like humans, I was gonna say my friends, but all of my peeps that tapped in, I don't think they understood like what the premise of the show was. Let's see.
There's gotta be something there.
So we only got 4.
Oh.
We only got 4. And one of them is, I'm thinking about concerts right now. Talk about your fave concerts you have been to. So we don't talk about music on here, but I'm like in Chapman Radio, like the advanced section, and we do all this shit with music. I'm like, bruh. I was talking to the teacher that does this with us, and he was like, wait, you like don't use like any like audio, like nothing. I'm like, no, I just like come here and like talk in the microphone for an hour. Love you so much, girl. I don't have much to say about concerts. And then we got another one that says, what's the purpose of life? I think the purpose of life is trying to figure out how the fuck to get through it.
You know what? I fear you're right.
I also think about like every day how I'm like, damn, right now is like when it's supposed to be good.
I know. When's it gonna happen?
No, I'm like, damn, like in 20 years, like I'm gonna be 40. Like I probably like I'll be like not as hot, deaf,
Nah, you're gonna be a MILF though, for sure.
and I'm gonna have like the same problems, but I'm gonna be old.
I sincerely hope you don't have the same problems.
No, girl, me either. I like the other day I was like, why don't I like feel so good? The other day, it was fucking today. It's been like the last couple days. I was like, I don't feel really good, and I'm like, oh, why? Because I couldn't find like my doctors have been upping my meds, and I could only find my old bottle that wasn't a high enough dosage, and there wasn't enough pills in it. So I, like, forgot to take my meds for 4 days.
Dude, the thing that happens to me is over the weekends, I get so hungover.
No, that's what okay,
and
that's
then
what
I just
happens.
Don't take my meds. And
That's
it's really, and then I'm like, oh my god, why do I feel like I want to kill myself?
No.
Like, girl, why do you think?
Why am I having suicidal thoughts and
Yeah,
actions?
like, why do you think? Bruh.
No, I, like, my thing is, like, that I was doing is I was fucking taking, like, my 100 milligrams of Lamictal, like, chasing it, like, before we went to the bars with, like
Hell no.
tequila, and, like, I don't think that was a good idea. And now, because I was like, that's a bad idea, I just forget to fucking take it.
Yeah.
I'm also not supposed to, sorry, I have, like, fucking dog hair on my mouth. I'm, like, not supposed to take my meds during the day because they make you tired, but the thing is, I was like, guys, I can take, like, 4 Xanax and, like, Raynes. Like, you don't understand. I'm like, ain't nothing make mama tired. I got insomnia.
Might as well.
No, but I'm like, I'm gonna take, like, a hero dose of Lamictal tonight. Like, fucking 500 milligrams, like, good night.
Living with Bella is awesome because every once in a while she'll come to me and say something like, hey, I'm trying a new med tonight. If you hear me fall down the stairs, can you, like, come get me? And I'm like, girl, what?
No.
Like, yeah, I'll come get you if you fall down the stairs.
I have really bad insomnia. Like, really bad. It's starting to get a little bit better because I talked to my doctor, like, a week and a half ago about what to do. Because I'll just try to go to bed, like, early, so I'll fall asleep and then I won't for, like, 5 hours, and that's really bad because I'm just, like, chilling and I don't want to fall asleep, you know? But, so, if you've listened to my podcast before, you know I was given a, once again, hero dose of Xanax. Fucking hero dose. They go, here, take this. It's 100 pills they just gave me at the hospital.
Damn!
They were like, you need this. 100!
The fuck?
I'm like, shout out hungry. Let's go.
Wow.
No, but so, I mean, I've never really been able to, like, fall asleep, but when I was, like, down really bad, I was having a hard time falling asleep, and when I was falling asleep, I was having bad nightmares about my ex and his family, and just, like, them judging me and him fucking other girls, and it wasn't good. So my doctor prescribed me Ambien, but Ambien, if you guys don't know what it is a very heavy sedative, and it, like, the main side effects of it are, like, sleep talking, sleep walking, and sleep eating. Like, my doctor was telling me about how one of his patients took Ambien, woke up, went downstairs in the morning, asked his roommate why he left all the, like, sandwich meat and bread out, and he was like, bro, you did that. That was you. That's why I was saying, because, like, both of our bedrooms are upstairs in our townhouse. I was like, if I fall down the stairs, like, come get me, girl. But also, like, our stairs are steep as fuck, and there's, like, 20 of them. If I fall down, I'm probably not, like, I'm probably like, girl, call the ambulance.
Oh, God.
Call the ambulance, get the body bag. That's, like, what was scaring me. But I lock my door, but you just, like, have to twist it.
That's so funny.
It's, like, one of those ones that, like, pops. It's, like, like, not much is stopping you unless you forget how to, like, turn it.
Pretty sure the next morning you were like, yeah, it didn't do anything.
Yeah, I had to take 2 of them, and then, like, when I was, like, adjusting it, I got really, like, it really fucked me up one time because I slept through class, and I was like, damn. And it's, like, crazy, too, having to tell your teachers. Well, first of all, I got SOS by 2 different teachers, one of them being the Chapman radio professor. Shout out, Travis. I think the thing he SOS'd me for, I'm pretty sure I, like, copied and pasted and sent it to you, and you were like, this is, like, very emotional and honest, or, like, something. Like, or maybe that wasn't you, maybe that was, like, one of my other friends. I was like, true. Like,
I would say that. I would say that.
Like, it was. But so, teachers are supposed to have more leeway with me because of this. It's a fun little, we're really, like, teetering the line of, like, mental sanity here.
No, we love it. We love it.
But, like, I've had to tell my teachers, like, at the start of the year, it was like, I'm starting new meds, and then, like, 2 weeks later, it's like, I'm starting new meds. or like I'm upping my dosage, like I'm doing this. So they've been very patient with me, but I'm also like I'm a really good student. Like I'm not gonna lie.
You actually are. Your
Like,
work ethic is nuts.
Yeah, I have like a 3.9 GPA in my major.
Hell yeah.
What up?
Hell yeah.
But because of that, they give me more leeway. But like also like low key as they should, because clearly I'm like doing okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Well, I think we should move on to the other questions. Anyway, I almost made like a dictionary for you of the code names I use for people, but I think you'll be
I would really like that a lot, actually.
I think you'll be able to catch on.
Oh, okay. I'll figure it out. I'll do my best.
The way no one else submitted questions when I was like, guys, please make them funnier. No
Bruh.
one. Okay, the next one is Trump's tariffs on China.
And this is exactly the kind of thing you love to talk about.
Yeah, I actually do love talking about politics, but I have two different
True, actually.
I'm in broadcast journalism and I'm in advanced Chapman radio, and I talk about politics for both of those, so I don't talk about it here. Also, like, this guy's like, I gotta listen to your show. Clearly you have not listened before. He's like, well, you talk about law in real life probably. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I would never publicly say the things I say on here, like, in real life. Also, okay, viewers went down. I feel safer now. No, the person, you know who submitted this, right? I told you who did. Don't say the name.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, the code name I've used to talk about him on the show is Adventure.
That is so fucking
Because that's
funny, bro.
what Emma calls.
Holy shit. That is really funny.
Bro, Seb calls him Goodbye.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't. I thought that was like too obvious. And no, his name is not Hello, but it's close.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. That's for a different time. And then we have another one, not from your tie, but from my tie, where, because we said, what are your questions or things you want us to address on the show, and since we've decided that's not Trump's tariffs. Oh wait, this is the other thing I was gonna say on this. This is what I said at our house.
Wait, I'm scared.
This is what I said I was gonna respond. I was gonna say, if I could kill Trump, I would. Like, give me your gun, babe. I'll shoot him.
Babe, where's the gun? Babe. Can I call him babe too? Like, since we're all doing it, like.
Bruh, the way Jen was like, he's like, yeah, that's gaslighting. I was like, okay. We have seeing your the way, like, this angle is so bad. Anyway.
Bro, I'm like.
Seeing your biggest ops at the bars. Please help me cope. Okay. The one thing I have to say about this is we have never once addressed someone we've conflict with at the bars.
Right?
Like, the way I'm moving this around so much. We have never, ever confronted someone at the bars.
Oh, no.
All we do is act fake as fuck. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. I'm usually not fake. At the bars, it's like being like...
No, that shit's like death row.
It's like being in like a women's prison. Like, it's like this shit is Orange is the New Black. Like, you need to stay fucking strapped. You gotta keep your eyes on rotation. Peripheral vision needs to be in lock. All times you are like scoping. But there's a couple tips I have that people are gonna be like, you're such a fucking cunt. Number one, this only works if you wear glasses or contacts.
This is a classic fellow right here.
I do this on campus too. And also, I almost never wear my glasses.
You never wear your glasses, girl.
But I post photos in them sometimes so people know they're real.
That is so fun. I do the same shit, except I think I'm getting blind, like more and more blind.
I like low-key can't see at night. Like the lights are really hard for me. But what I do is if someone was like, I saw you and you didn't say hi, is I go, oh my god, I wasn't wearing my glasses.
Bro.
Or if someone
Even I lie.
waves at you at the bar and you ignore them. And they come up to you. Oh my god, I didn't see you. I'm not wearing my glasses.
Or like 2 feet in front of you, you're like, hello?
This also only
Who's this?
works if you're nearsighted.
Oh my god, bro.
But that's what I do. There has never been a moment. It's also crazy too because if you guys don't know me, which there's a very low chance of that if you're listening to this,
Not at 11 p.m.
No.
Chapman Radio listeners.
you would know that I am 6 feet tall. Oh, did they unplug?
Yeah.
Wait, no, but I can still hear you. Oh, no, but you can't hear yourself. I see the issue.
Oh, that's fine. Like,
No, we can read. It's right there. It's that hole. Yeah, put that shit in. Sorry, one second.
okay,
Did you get it? Okay.
I'm back.
I'm 6 feet tall, and I wear fucking heels every time I go to the bar. So I'm like bordering 6'4", like
Fuck
so
yeah.
tall, literally like looking above almost every person's head. So I can see fucking everything, but even worse, everyone can see me. Every single fucking person. So it's hard to avoid people, so you gotta be fake. That's the summary. Do you remember that one time when we saw a tall, ugly guy? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I do. Yes, I do recall.
Yeah.
I do recall that. Yes.
The way I'm like, I hope they can't see it. Like,
No, you were good. I was checking.
No.
You were good.
So basically, I made some really bad decisions one night when I went out to the D. It was like the only time I went out without Josie, and I decided I was never gonna do that again. I went back to my ex-boyfriend's frat house. He is not in it anymore. It is just his old frat, which I feel like is important. Second of all, I was blacklisted from the frat for 1.5 years, maybe 2. Third of all, the people I left the bar with were number 1, this girl who was my best friend's little bro in Greek life, and she has not talked to me, and I don't know why. It was
Hey
him.
girl, miss you.
And he was pledge brothers with my ex-boyfriend, and he was glazing the fuck out of me. You go, damn, he gonna need a step stool.
I did say that. Sorry.
And we left with, like, the guy that blacklisted me from the frat. Yeah, we were chill. The thing that's bad is, like, we were chill. We've had a really rocky history, but we were finally chill. And I blacked out and did some other things. And
Yeah, no comment on
no,
that.
no comment on that. But I blacked out really bad, and he left the party, and I was the party. It was like 4 people. It was fucking like 4 a.m. too. He left, and I didn't get to talk to him as much as I wanted to because I wanted to talk shit about my ex. I'm pretty sure. And I was like, what if we like hang out and it's chill? And like,
That is so funny.
I actually
bro.
don't know what I texted him because I didn't check, and I put my phone under a pillow for 2 days. I also texted this girl that I like had been on and off friends with, who honestly is just a fucking like migraine. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, she's a headache and a half. But I guess I texted her too. I don't know what prompted that, and then I fucking blocked her, and I didn't remember any of this. And then I went, like, I deleted Snapchat for a long time, but I re-downloaded it because I kept forgetting people's birthdays. Remember?
Yeah. I do that shit too, though.
No, but I re-downloaded it. Wait, what was I saying?
You were talking about someone who is a.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. I
Someone
completely
who was
lost
a,
my train of thought. I see on Snapchat, she like Snapchat messaged me, and she was like, hey, are you good? I've been trying to text you, but it's not going through.
Oopsie.
Oopsies. Also, we also ran into her at the bars on her birthday after I, like, ghosted her. Remember that?
Yeah, that was actually kind of terrifying. And I
That
don't
was-
even know
that
her
was-
like that.
That was really scary. Oh, but my point was with Tall Ugly Guy is, so the next week we saw him at the bars. I actually think we may have taken, like, 1 week off for some reason. Oh my god, yeah, we did. We took a week off and we went to LA because I literally was like, I can't deal with this emotionally right now. Do you remember when we went to Seb's set
Mm-hmm.
and we saw Adventure?
I do.
Yeah.
I do remember.
Yeah. And do you remember the, like, bartender that looked like Corbin Blue?
Bro, yes.
He was, like, trying to risk you.
He was trying. I mean, I appreciate the effort, I guess.
And you just look at me and you go, I was sober because I was driving, and you go, we need to leave.
Hey man, I'm gonna take a green tea shot though. Sorry.
No, but so then 2 weeks later we saw this guy at the bars, and I literally, like, it was so obvious I moved in, like, the shape of, like, a P. Like, literally, it was, like, a straight line, and I took, like, a full, like, croissant round to, like, avoid it.
The shape of a pea is killing me,
And
bro.
what's even more crazy is, like, he's so tall, and, like, in my heels were eye level, so, like, we both saw each other. No, and then that was the really good one that happened this past week. You fucking accidentally, like, slamming into my ex's roommate.
That was actually terrible because I was less than a foot away from her face. Like, oh man, dude.
No, that was bad too because you, like, ran up to me and you were like, this just happened. And,
I
like,
didn't even.
and me and Amanda, we were like, how did that happen? And we didn't see it, but I was like, that's so funny that you just, like, ran away. Like,
No, I didn't say a word. I just.
if you're watching this for some reason, girl, sorry.
Sorry. I didn't mean to run away from you, but also I kind of did.
Also, we were really fucked up.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, but we've had, honestly, this week hasn't been, like, that crazy. I went home a lot this week. What else happened this week?
That's a great question.
Like-
What did happen this week?
I'm like, I had sex this week. Let's go.
Woo!
Yes, the clapping. Woo! I could, like, add that in if I upload things. No, I don't really know what else happened. I went to go get my grad dress tailored today, which was fun. I was, like, telling her to, like, make me look fucking anorexic in the waist. She was like, I'm gonna stop pinning it. I asked her, like, 7 times to pin it. She was like, I don't think it's gonna zip. I was like, no, well, I'm gonna trust.
I'm gonna make it.
I'm gonna make it zip. The fuck? Okay. So what I'm wondering... Oh, wait, actually, you know what? What if we do the prompts that are in my phone first?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, would you rather have fingers or toes? No fingers or no
Neither.
toes. Oh, wait, this is another thing that's, like, fun that I feel like we can mention because this is a safe space and I highly doubt our landlord is watching this. But,
Hey. Love ya. No, we don't.
I've been in, like, my own real-life Neighbors movie in our fucking townhouse complex. And for clarity, we live in, like, a unit where there's only, like, fucking, like, 6 people that live there. There's Olivia's unit, there's the downstairs neighbor, the upstairs neighbor, and us.
Mm-hmm.
But there's, like, multiple of them, so there's only 4 fucking units. And I've, like, created war with 2 of them.
But I fear it's just you.
It's just you. It's just me, and I'm like, Josie, guess what I just did? And every time she's like, oh no.
Like, oh.
Well, what happened, this was last semester, but our downstairs neighbor, also for clarity, we have, like, a front house, and we're like, oh no, there's 2 units in the front, but the one's, like, a real adult.
Yeah.
But we're, like, good friends with our front house neighbor. Like, she went
Yeah.
out with us the other night, we hang out with her
She
all
did.
the time, she's awesome. But our back house neighbors, like, where we're in the back house, the bottom unit, she kept
Tricky.
dumping all of her trash in our trash can for, like, a month or 2.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, to the point where it's, like, her trash wasn't filled, I don't think.
No, it wasn't.
And it's, like, where our trash is, it's, like, you need to pull it out. Like, it's, like, a pain in the ass. We're also, like, we pay the most rent. We have the biggest fucking unit. Like, and...
Mhm.
She was just using our trash cans. It was super annoying. like, it was just very clear that she knew what she was doing. So, like, she didn't have to take her trash out. So I got to a point where I got fucking, like, fed up. I also tried, like, moving our trash cans around and stuff,
Damn,
too. So,
bro.
because, like, you know if you're bringing it in and out and it's a different fucking place and you didn't move it, you know it's not yours, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey,
Guess where your computer is now, bitch.
Yeah, no, well, anyway, she put, like, a bunch of trash in our trash can, and I got really fed up. Also, sometimes I have, like, anger episodes, so this was, like, def one of those. And I took all of the trash she put in our trash can, and I put it in front of her house, and I said, do not do this again. But what's weird is the stuff that was in the trash can was, like, sketchy.
Super fucking weird.
It was...
two laptops.
Yeah, two MacBook
laptops.
Pros. Like, and it's
Like-
not like they were broken or, like,
No,
old.
turned on.
They turned on. And, like,
sorry, like,
an entire computer,
we're gonna check.
like, monitor and, like, an old, like, computer, like, hard drive. It was, like, it was very
Bizarre.
weird. It was a lot of stuff. And I think she was probably also like, you know I'm doing sketchy things. Like, I won't do that again. Because it never happened
Never
again.
happened again.
And then we have our upstairs neighbor. His contact in my phone is Twink Neighbor. I don't know what his real name is. All I know is he works at the Discovery Cube, I think.
I'm dead!
I always see him in his little twink-ass uniform. That's why I named him Twink Neighbor. Also, I'd like to give the clarity that I've had a lot of sex with women. And I've been in
It's true.
relationships with women. So I
True.
think I can say that. Anyway, we have 2 parking spots in our unit. And I'd like to make it clear again, we pay the most rent. And also, we're 2 women. But
and my rims got stolen over Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but
when I parked on the
basically-
street.
my parking permit expired, and I can't get a new one for some reason. The one I originally got, I couldn't even get one myself at first. Like, my old roommate gave me, like, one he had to get. So it's like, it's just, I can't get one. I've been trying for 3 years. I've lived there for 3 fucking years. And so when my permit expired, I can't park on the street because they'll fucking ticket me. Like, I got 8 tickets my sophomore year when I didn't have a permit the first week. I was like, oh, I can get around it. No.
Good idea.
But so, over winter break, when the fires were happening, God forbid I had to move back to my apartment because my town was burning down, you asshole. I was, like, Josie had to take one of the spots because her fucking rims got stolen during Thanksgiving break when she left her car on the street.
Yes, they did.
Her fucking chrome rims.
Bro, they were cute.
They were really cute.
It's okay.
And so, our neighbor, like, he would park in the other parking spot, but he started... I was in my spot, and instead of just parking on the street, he has a permit. Like, and it's, like, to walk from the street to our unit is, like, 20 feet. It's literally, like...
Yeah, like I do it every day.
It's, like, a 30-second walk. And...
Not even, bro.
Like, not even. And it's also, like, you're a man. What are you scared of on the street?
Yeah, come
Like,
on
we
now.
had to call the police, like, fucking 10 times at our
I had
unit
to call
this
the
year.
police like 3 days ago.
Yeah, it's insane. We've had to call the police so many fucking times. But anyway, this guy kept parking behind my car every single fucking day. It was so annoying. And it's also, I told him the situation that was going on. Instead of using, like, common sense and parking on the street, also not to sound like an asshole, but it's not like he has an expensive car. Like, he has, like, a Hyundai. Like, it's the same way, like, I would not be afraid to park my car on the street if I had a fucking permit. You know?
LOL.
It's like you're not, like, driving, like, a fucking Porsche or something where you're scared it's gonna...
Yeah.
Like, any car is willing... Like, and my car's willing to get broken into. I have a ton of shit in there. Anyway. But, it was just like, why are you doing this? Like, common sense would tell you just to park on the fucking street. He just, like, was not doing it. Sometimes when I had a boyfriend, like, my boyfriend would have to park in the driveway. And, like, it's like, also, once again, the fires are going on. I don't know where he's from. His hometown could have been burning down, too, anyway.
Like his house burnt down.
No, imagine. He's like, you fucking cunt. Like, no, but anyway, he kept parking behind my car. It was just, like, super annoying. Like, I was late to, like, a ton of things because of it. And then, so, roll around this semester, I leave every weekend because I want to go home and see my friends and see my dog and see my mom. So, I go home, and it's, like, a routine. But obviously, like, he doesn't fucking know that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like you should just assume I'm coming home and you shouldn't have you and your girlfriend park in my fucking parking spot. Especially not have your fucking girlfriend park in my fucking parking spot. And also the thing is, we've, like, talked to him about this, like I've talked to him about it, like,
so many times,
like, literally
actually.
10 times. Like, we have each other's numbers.
That's not
like,
even an exaggeration.
No, like, actually,
Like,
probably, like, 20 times, like,
for
honestly.
sure, for sure. I was gonna say 15, like,
And
ballpark.
it's like, and it's just so fucking annoying. And it's also like, I'm coming back so late that you should at least have the common courtesy to think I'm gonna be home by at least 10. Like, you know, don't have your girlfriend's car parked in there at like 11. Like, seriously, in the middle of the night.
That's, yeah.
And, so it's super annoying because I pull into the driveway, see their car is there, leave my car there, they'd be like, can you move your car? Like, she needs to leave. I'm like, bro, like, I have to get ready for my radio show, I have to do stuff. Fuck your girlfriend, they have, like, matching cars too. Fuck your Hyundais. Fuck that shit. Fuck the Discovery Cube.
Fuck the Discovery Cube on my mama.
But, I finally got, like, it was a point where I kept saying, like, you have a permit, like, just a reminder you have a permit over and over. And so the last time he did this was last fucking week. Or maybe it was the week before. And it was, like, I had to wait for his girlfriend to grab all her stuff. I'm waiting in my car. I'm, like, late to my show. That's also why I've been late sometimes, because of this fucking dickwad.
Yup.
And, yeah, I'm like, you're like, yes, girl.
Yup.
Speak your
Yup.
truth.
No, because it's true.
It's true. It's annoying as shit. It's also just, like, common sense. Like, at a certain point, it's like, how dumb are you, you know?
I just don't get that because I'm so fucking anxious about every single thing I do, and I'm constantly thinking about what everyone else is thinking about me. Like,
The only time I blocked him in is, like, with my mom's car, too, when she's, like, God forbid, had to, like, come, because, like, we had to call the police at our house, or because I was in the hospital, or, like, something. Fucking asshole. But because of that, I, like, the last time I texted him, I just didn't even say anything to him. I backed my car out. It took, like, a long time. And then I texted him, and I said, next time your girlfriend is in my spot, or you, I'm not letting you out, and you're gonna stay blocked in. Which I feel like is fair to say after 20 times, you fucking asshole. And it was just like us shooting paragraphs back and forth, him being like, I think I have the right to do this, blah, 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 blah.
wait, I didn't ever see his response.
Yeah,
That's so funny,
he's
bro.
like, I think I have the right to do this. I pay for rent too. Homie, you're in a single unit and there's 4 of you living in it. You pay fucking $500. Eat a dick. Sorry. Like, eat a dick. Like, you, like, fuck off. Like, you pay so little for rent. We pay so much. You're a man. We've had to call the police on our house so many times. I don't have a permit. Her car's been robbed. Fuck your Hyundai. Fuck the Discovery Cube. Literally.
Fuck the Discovery Cube.
Yeah, no. Like, so, anyway, it's like us firing back and forth. And then I go, and I say, he was like, next time I'll make sure she takes my spot and I'll put my car on the street with the permit. Like, thank you. Also, like, maybe don't pull all the way into the driveway if you're doing that so it's easier to back out at least. It's, like,
Yeah,
quicker.
right?
But
Yeah,
anyway.
right, bro?
Anyway, I was like, you know what? If it'll keep you from bothering me again, go ahead. And then I go, let's never make this an issue again. And then I said, also, I'm sure someone else who pays thousands of dollars to live in this unit would love to use the spot, opposed to your fucking girlfriend who doesn't pay a dime for rent. And I'm sure our landlord would agree. But once again, if it prevents us from having to talk about this again, I am more than happy with you doing that. Have a great night with 2 exclamation points, and then I blocked him. So he can never fucking text me again. If he wants to say something, his little bitch ass has to show up to our door. I'm like, pull up, Twinkie.
Holy shit.
No, so then I texted our landlord about it. I texted our landlord like 4 days after this, and I was like, hey, just so you know, like, one of the neighbors, like, I've also lived here for 3 years.
Yes.
3 years. Our landlord's a dick, by the way. Our fridge has been broken for 2. He hasn't fixed it, like, ever, and I've told him so many times. But I said, someone keeps blocking my car in. He lives in the upstairs unit. I think this is his name. And this is what he looks like. And the landlord goes, it's 10 p.m. Is this necessary? fuck you.
He's evil, bro.
We pay almost $4,000 a month for rent.
I know.
We pay almost $4,000 a month for rent. Fuck you, whatever your name is. I don't know.
I know
it.
his name.
I
can
know
drop
it too. It can't. Let's not.
I'm not going to, but I could.
Yeah, but fuck you. You suck. You have not been a good landlord. Anyway, yeah, so that happened, and then today I spit on our neighbor's car while I was walking into our house.
Yes, and then she brought me outside to show me. It was actually a lot.
I
It
was
was really
like,
impressive, actually.
I learned this from Tall Ugly Guy because he used to do this and fling it at me.
What?
Girl,
what the fuck
he
are
did
you
it at
talking
me
about?
one time, and then I opened my mouth and I went, ah! And then he took it and flung it in my mouth, and
What
I was
if I
like,
threw up right now? What if I threw up right now? Oh, hell no.
yeah.
I mean, like, I've spit in people's mouths. I can't.
I don't think
I
I've
don't want
had
that in my
someone like
mouth.
spit in my mouth in a sexual way.
Just
I'm
the
like,
other way.
I'm like, I wish. I wish it was in a sexual way. Yeah, no, but so that's what I did. I'm like, I can't even like deal with what's I had a thought that went through my head while I was like thinking of that. It's also because of one of these cards we had. Should I like share this? I like always
Please.
get scared to share personal things about my life, but I feel like this is just like too funny. Like, also so sorry if you're listening. Like, you're so awesome.
Sorry if you're listening.
Sorry if you're listening, you're so awesome, but like I just have way too many points to hit on here. Like, no, where is this? It was like, who's the most likely to come from being choked? And I was like, and it like reminded me of something, and then like the spitting thing while having sex reminded me of something. So I've been hooking up with this guy, and he has a lot of tattoos, and he has this one tattoo on his hands.
You're so brave for sharing this, actually.
Yeah, this
You're
is like
so
crazy.
brave.
This is
Holy shit.
he has a tattoo on his hand that says "your throat here," or something
Like where you would
like
put
that.
your hand
Where
around
you
someone's neck.
where you would choke someone
Yes.
if you were fucking them.
Like in between the thumb and the pointer.
Like on the web of his hands. Like right here. And I don't know if he's lefty or righty. I don't know what hand it's on. But
That's so funny.
when we were having sex, he was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it's really
You're like, the hand.
for a second. No, that's like literally what it was. I was like,
Oh my god. No, I remember the first time you were like, oh my god, we like hooked up or whatever, and I was like, did he use the hand?
no, like yeah, that's a true story, guys.
Real life story, can confirm.
No, like that's a real life story. You know what else he like told me that was crazy? Also, like, so sorry again if you're listening. I don't think you are right now, but he told me that his best friend is a tattoo artist that like does all. Because I was like, how the
Oh, well,
fuck?
that makes fucking sense.
I was like, how the fuck did you like afford all these? I didn't ask that actually. What do I mean? How did you afford it? He's fucking 27 years old. Like,
You're really exposing yourself right now.
no, he was like, yeah, my like best friend's a tattoo artist, so he'll like get like I don't know
Hell
if
yeah.
he'll like give it for free or like what, but he like said him and his friend will do like some like game where it's like if like heads, you get a free tattoo and I get to choose where it is. Tails, you get to choose the tattoo and it's like for free. I don't really
That's how
know.
he ended up with a shape on his chest.
Bro, you in that shape.
I'm sorry, I think it's so funny. But also, there's no way he's ever gonna see this. Hi, Ben. You're never gonna see this. Love you. Ben is my friend from home. He
Oh,
says-
I thought you were calling my god.
No,
Ben, I
my
was
friend,
like-
my real life friend Ben from home has the Pythagorean theorem tattooed on him. I'm so dead ass. I'm so dead ass.
Has he ever had sex before?
Unfortunately, yes.
Bruh, bye. No, wait.
Fortunately.
Oh yeah, but his, like, he was saying, like, I don't even think I was, like, participating in this conversation. I think I was just there because I didn't even know what to say. But I think his friend, like, wants to tattoo his tip, bro.
His tit?
His tip.
Tip! Oh, okay, fired. Right.
Oh, that's
right.
not fire. That would hurt so bad.
I would imagine, bro. What's he gonna put on there? Like a smiley face?
I think that's what he said.
What?
Like, some shit like that. That's, like, crazy.
He needs to put, like, your pussy goes here.
Insert here.
Insert.
No, like,
Holy
yeah,
shit,
I don't
bro.
know. That's really bad. That's like, these cards are so funny. The way, like, with all of them, I was reading them and I was like, me. It's like, who's most likely to enjoy BDSM? I was like, probably me.
Okay, that could be a both of us.
No, same twin.
Hey.
No, I like, you know what made me really sad when me and my ex broke up? I was like, what are you gonna do with the fucking hog tie now, bro? Like, what are you doing with all the sex ropes and toys and the, like, rhino pills and all this shit? Like, I wanted to take it away.
I can say some crate.
What?
I'm gonna say something.
Speak your truth, girl. Go ahead.
I lost all of my best underwear to one of my exes.
Why?
I won't say who, because he would always be like, wait, let me keep it.
No, my ex, when I was in Budapest, texted me because I was like, I miss you. Like,
And I
he's like,
know he still has it.
oh, I don't. My ex probably does too. I mean, also, if you're listening to this, give me my equipment back.
No, for real,
Otherwise,
bro.
my dad is gonna contact you.
You don't want that, bro.
I've never seen my dad be like that, where he was like, "This isn't okay."
Yeah.
Like, he's never ever been like that before. Oh wait, shit, we need to end.
You've been warned.
Well, anyways, guys, it's been a great episode. I love you all. I don't know who's listening because no one would say who they are.
Mysterious ass
I hope-
listener.
I hope everyone has a great night, and thank you so much to Josie for coming here and yapping with me.
Aw, thank you for having me.
Well, we love you guys. Maybe Josie will be on another episode before we end. I'm
I
also
would love
gonna
that.
be back next semester, super senior AO.
Hey.
Just for one class. Just for one class.
Hey.
I'm only technically gonna be, I think, a first semester senior actually because of my part-time semesters. But anyway, we have to go because there's people waiting outside. I love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in. If I talked about you, so sorry. I'm like, sorry, babe. Bye.
Who thinks about a minute's sleep?
That's so funny.
Life is but a dream, they say.